gives a fuck what you usually do? That's why I can't lie either, because my mother came to visit, and my mom's is like, I don't know what it is about women, man. I think they have kids just so somebody has to listen to them. And she's just hovering around me while I'm cooking. Like, I know how to cook, dude. I'm almost 40. I know how to cook. I was a latchkey kid. You know what I'm saying? I would cook. I would be home by myself. You know, come in, unlock the door at 8 years old, come in, and I would cook chicken and pasta and shit when I was 8. So I know how to cook. But she comes in and she just wants to be your mother. You know what I'm saying? And I'm telling her like the way I know how to cook turkey. And the way I know how to cook turkey is I learned from this Puerto Rican chef. He puts the oven at 500 degrees first. And like
seals the
juice.
Oh, like shit. Sears it.
There you go, nigga. I didn't know that shit. But that's my shit now. I fucking put I practiced with like 7 chickens before Thanksgiving, like throughout the month, just been cooking chicken. And I was confident. And she's just watching, and then she does this where I go, Moms, why don't you just, you know, and she refuses to leave, you know what I'm saying? Like, get away from me. And it's hard. You can't tell your mother, look, you know, go on. You know,
it's your mom, man. What else is she gonna do?
That's what I'm saying. I think like
you got to justify her position,
which is I don't know what it is. You can't, you know, it's hard to be a pimp when you can't tell your mama, Mom, go sit down. When she dismisses your pimpness, you can't pimp your mama. So she's like, listen, I'm gonna stand over you and watch you cook this turkey. So I'm like, look, Mom, why don't you just sit down and relax? And she won't do it. You know what I'm saying? So I'm trying to figure out how to, like, you know, why don't you, you know, get on out of here, Mom? You know, I'm trying to. So she'll just go, no, this is woman stuff. She becomes a woman sometime. She'll double talk me. And I'm sitting there going, my mom's just double talking me. But I can't curse her out like she's my girl. She's like, well, I'm just watching. Dante, you breathing like a monster movie, nigga.
Sorry.
You all right, Dante?
You okay, nigga? You got sleep apnea, motherfucker?
Actually, I do.
Sit up. So let's just see the chicken move.
Is that loud?
Nigga, yes. we thought Friday the 13th was outside.
Turn your headphones up, goddamn.
You can't hear yourself breathing. What you think we had a bad signal?
All right, then.
Sound like a cell phone. You all right, man?
Yeah, I'm good. A little stuffy.
Now I'm talking about moms, but listen, moms, I love you. She's listening, and I love her up there. It's just that, listen, just relax for a minute. I run this. I'm a homeowner.
Well, she was double talking you, but are you sure she just didn't want to make sure you did it right?
No, that's what I'm saying. Like, don't make sure I do it right.
So that she doesn't have to force herself to eat bad cooking?
Nigga, I don't cook bad food.
I know, but you think she trusts you like that?
It's not about, that's the thing. It's not about that she trusts you. It's about that she don't care that it's right or wrong. See, that's what I'm saying. Okay. See, when your mama, and this is referring to women out there, your mother doesn't have to have an option 2 to deal with her son. She don't have to have a new option. The options you give your mother is really at her mercy. That she has the logic that she will like release herself or submit to the logic of having a second option. Because when she talks to her son, she don't have to have option 2. So it's like, Mom, listen, I know how to cook the turkey, right? So it's like, and dude, it's like everything is, she has a method of everything. It's like, you know, when you open the oven, you should open it with, you know, open it from the right side, because if the right side, then it's better if you open the oven on the right side, because Moms, I know how to open the oven. You know, you should use the thing with the thing. You know, or she see me, I have socks on. You know, I'm diabetic, so, you know, I got to be careful with the feet. But I got socks on. I walk from the bathroom to the middle of the bathroom. You know what I mean? Well, you know, you got to wear slippers, and, you know, your slippers in your feet. You know, you got to. And then here's the thing. When you say okay to a woman, they keep going. Even your girl. Yeah. Like, she goes, you know, like my girl will go, you know, did you take your medicine? Yeah, I took it. All right, because you know if you don't take your medicine. I said, that motherfucker, I took my medicine. But they don't have this filter. They don't have editing, Boogie. That's the thing. And the people who listen to the show for the first time, I like to ramble, you know. So you got to keep up with me. I'll go from back and forth, because as things hit me in a passionate level, and I got to leave what we was just talking about. So you got to keep me focused. And if I was talking about something that you was into for a second, I left it, and you remind me. So because I keep it moving, and I'm gonna explain to you again, if you listen for the first time, what my show is about. Yeah. It's not about subjugating women, as much as I would want it to be that. That would be fun. It's not about subjugating women. It's not about relationships. It's not like, to make your relationship better. It's about options. And it's about making men feel like just because they decided to be in a relationship with a woman, that they did not give their life. Like they did not like cash in on happiness. You understand what I'm saying? That you didn't cash in on being a happy person in a relationship. Dante once told me, we used to talk all the time, dude, like about the situation. And Dante's married, and I'm like, does it ever end? In terms of trying to constantly pimp your girl, does it ever end? Does it stop? Is there a time where you could go, I love her, and I can just stop being, a guy that watches what she does. I could stop being a guy who feels like he has to constantly be on his girl. It never stops. Because they're abusive. They're out to abuse you. And what I mean by that is that the abuse comes from the fact that they want a tough man. They want a guy who they feel like they can follow. And they're constantly seeing if you that guy. You understand what I'm saying? So you got to always be
you got to qualify yourself as the guy who can be her masculine entity.
You got to be on guard.
Always. They want you to qualify that you're that masculine entity and that you're strong enough to basically keep them safe or comfortable.
Run the show. Make her feel like if y'all at a restaurant and you order, a steak and some rice and broccoli, and the waiter brings you steak, French fries, and broccoli, right? And she immediately opens her mouth to go, "Excuse me, waiter. He ordered rice. He didn't order French fries." You have to put your girl in a mindset where she doesn't feel like she needs to tell the waiter about your situation.
Right.
She looks at you and goes, "You can handle that." She doesn't feel like my man is letting this go because he's just letting it go. She's feeling like he wants to eat French fries instead of rice, and she feels comfortable with how comfortable you are. And that's where you got to constantly keep your girl, and she'll constantly challenge you. It'll go good for 6 months, and then the 7th month, she'll challenge you again.